everyone, and welcome to Dare I Ask and the Morning Monologue, where my goal is to inform, inspire, and encourage. So I welcome you. Take what resonates with you, discard what doesn't, and please share with others what you think will benefit them. All right, so today I want to look at traditions, right? Do we really ask yourself, what traditions have you incorporated into your family, right? Like your immediate family. How many traditions have you brought forward from your family, from previous generations? You know, to be honest with you, nowadays traditions they have gone by the wayside. I mean, we've got our the tradition of Christmas, okay, the tradition of Easter. We've got these commercial traditions now. But what about just those good old fashioned family traditions? Like grandma's spaghetti sauce recipe. Oh, it's tradition to have that at a specific birthday dinner or whatever. What about traditions of, like there's so many that we used to have in previous generations. I would say in my generation, right? So kind of like the baby boomers, I kind of feel like all traditions kind of went out the window then. They stopped being passed on then. I mean, I would even relate it to the fact that, the baby boomers, they're the ones that all went out to work, right? All the moms. And as soon as moms left the home, the traditions went out the door with them. And it's a really sad thing. It's a very, very sad thing. And I strongly believe it's part of what the cause is for the crumbling of society right now. We have to bring back traditions, right? It's critically important. And it's funny. I think this really hit home for me when I took my children to Stratford to go see a play called Fiddler on the Roof, right? It's a classic. It is a classic. And that was one of the most absolutely spectacular performances that we've seen. And especially the song, right? Tradition. We still sing that going around the house. But it was at that moment, it just struck a chord within me. And I asked myself, wow, what traditions do we really have? So I got to thinking about it and I thought, this is really weird. So we started creating our own traditions. And I got to tell you, we are loving it. And the traditions that we're creating, I mean, slowly I'm gathering some from previous generations. For the most part, they've been lost. So, I mean, you know what? All hasn't lost though, just because those old traditions. I mean, when our grandparents pass away, a lot of the family traditions passed away with them because they didn't get passed on to their kids, right? And then of course they were out working and everything just slowly but surely got more and more and more forgotten. You know what? That's okay. Better late than never. So what we can do is start our own traditions. And that's what we've done. So I'll just give you a few examples of what we're doing, and maybe it'll spark something within you for you to do the same with you and your family. And whether you have kids or you don't have kids, just, if you're married, just you and your spouse. You and your spouse create some sort of tradition every Friday night. I know a lot of people do every Thursday or Friday night is date night, right? That's a tradition. They're starting a tradition. It could be anything and anything. So some of our traditions that we do, we've been doing Friday night pizza and movie night. So because we're gluten-free, we make our own pizza. So it's a huge, elaborate affair. I mean, we're making the dough. We make 3 huge pizzas because we always love the leftovers. Um, and then we just gorge on pizza and we watch a movie. So Friday night is homemade pizza and movie night. And, for years, like I mean years, that's sacred. Our Friday night, our pizza movie night, it is sacred. When we're scheduling things, it's around pizza night, okay? Pizza night and movie night. That's a tradition that's not going anywhere. Another tradition that we do, gosh, hold on, let me think. Oh, Sunday morning, right, is pancake breakfast. That's been one we've been doing for years and years and years. Sunday morning is it's very sacred time. Sunday morning is what we call our free-for-all time. So it's a pancake breakfast. The kids get to do whatever they were doing. If they want to watch, when they were younger, they would watch, a Disney movie or a cartoon. Everybody can kind of do what they want to do on Sunday morning. That's their time. So that, again, is very sacred. Nobody messes with Sunday morning. And so let's just think of a few other ones. What are the other ones? Some new ones that we've implemented is Saturday night games night. So every Saturday night, we play a game. Which is really, again, these are all little things, but it's amazing what it does with the family dynamic. It's such an incredible bonding experience. It really, really is. So what's another one? So if my daughter has a school event or something like that, my son and I, we go out, and that's our time. And usually it's something to do with food, right? It's become tradition. Even when my son and I traveled out east, when my daughter was at cadet camp, she was gone for about 6 weeks. So I said to my son, you know what? We're going on a road trip. And we literally ate our way across Canada. Like, we ate our way out east. I mean, going through Quebec and New Brunswick and Newfoundland and Nova Scotia. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So that's definitely our quality time together is around food, for sure. He's a foodie, and that's just that's a tradition that we've created. So those are just some examples, guys, but I would highly recommend that you create family traditions. They can be traditions with one-on-one with your kids or your spouse or other family members. And I would do some all together, because it is an incredible bonding experience. And, if it's done right and it's enjoyable, your kids are going to then pass those traditions on. So hold on to those traditions and find out. Do some investigative work. What were some traditions? What are some things that you used to do regularly? Ask your parents these questions. Dare to ask those questions, because again, and then what you could even do is revive some of those old traditions, which I guarantee you, if those were special memories, that would be an incredible experience for everybody. So that's your golden nugget for today. And again, please like it and please share this with everybody that you think will benefit from it. Alrighty, take care, have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.